Before starting my client's fill, I like to use my sensitive tape. I take this tape, I peel some off, and I rip it into 4 equal pieces. So first I take it, rip it in 1, then rip the 1 into 2, and rip the 2 halves into quarters. So I find using tape is so much easier versus the gel pads, which I've used in the past, simply because it has a better hold. Some people are allergic to gel pads, and I just love the way the tape is just so much simpler. So I'm gonna have my client look up and look back, and I simply tape down her bottom lashes using 2 pieces of tape on each eye. All right, and then I just adjusted, making sure that it's not in her eye. And then while the client's eyes are still closed, I just ask, does it feel okay? All right, perfect. I'm gonna grab my curved isolation tweezers as well as my 45-degree tiny tip tweezers. I like to use these two to remove the outgrowns while I'm gonna fill. Now that all of the extensions are properly removed, next I'm going to do the tape back method, where I tape back the extensions that are already there and expose the natural lashes in order to prime them, and get them ready for application. A longer piece like this, piece of tape like this, and I cut it into a little tiny little strip like that. What I do a little detacking. This gets some of the stickiness off of the tape and make sure that the ends of the tape are still sticky. Then I simply take it and tape up. And now the natural lashes are exposed. Next, I'm going to take my lip wands and my primer. I'm going to apply some primer on the lip wands, and then I'm going to go from root to tip on my client's natural lashes in order to prep the lashes for application. Primer is really great because it acts as a cuticle opener. Basically, it helps the cuticles of the lash hair open up so that when the extensions are applied, the cuticles just soak in the lash adhesive, and that's really great. Next, I'm going to use my 0.5 dry time lash adhesive, shake it up really nicely, and apply 2 drops into my glue ring. I love using this glue ring because it's the right amount for just a couple of drops of adhesive, and it has these slits around it, so it helps with hand making your bowling fans. 1, 2. Should come out really smooth, no globs, no stretchiness. That ensures that you have a really fresh drop of glue. And take my lint-free wipe and just wipe the nozzle off. Wipe the glue, twist the top back on. And we do this to maximize the shelf life of the adhesive. Now I'm going in with my same curved isolation tweezers and my volume boot fan. It's a 90-degree fan. I love it to make handmade fans. And then we're going to start applying. But I like to make sure that each eye looks even and that we have full coverage in a dark lash line. I do my final brushes. And then I am going to apply Super Bonder. So next I'm going to apply some Super Bonder. This just ensures that the glue cures immediately and helps with the fumes of the glue. Applying it on the bases where the bond is. So the glue actually cures based on humidity, relative humidity. So this nano mister with distilled water in it, of course, helps the glue cure, helps with the fumes, so that your client has less burning and less irritation. I do it for about 15-20 seconds. Next, I'm going to take my trusty dusty double-headed fan, ask my client to sit up just a little bit, and then we're going to put this on the back of her neck and put the fan close to her lashes so that everything can dry and set in. It's hands-free. I don't have to hold it. She doesn't have to hold it. It makes life a lot easier. I'm just going to check for any stickies. Of course, you know, at the beginning of the service, we tape down the bottom lashes, but everybody knows sometimes throughout the service, the bottom lashes just like to seep through the tape and join the party sometimes. So let me show you how I check for stickies. The extensions up and make sure that none are sticking. All right, now that there's no stickies, we're gonna go ahead and take the tape off. But first, I love to dim the light because there's nothing worse than opening your eyes after an hour and a half and you looking into like really bright lights. No one wants that. So be sure to dim your light or turn it completely off. Stretch the skin. Take the tape off. That feeling, but it's something like taking a bra off after a long day. All right. All right. Okay. How your eyes feel?
I feel good.
Doesn't feel like anything's poking you or anything, right?
No.
Are you looking? Awesome. All right, you can take a look.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.